What is going on, everyone? My name is Jared, and welcome back to Tech Work. So, I know it's been a little while since I've been on making videos. I've had some things come up, but we are back today with the Apple Watch Series 4. So, I've used this now extensively for the past few weeks, and I'm here to finally give you my final thoughts on the matter. So, bottom line, I'll get right to it. Save everyone a lot of time. If you have a Series 3 watch, and you really don't care about a thinner face or anything like that, stick with your Series 3, for real. I had a Series 3. I do love my Apple Watches, but I would say it's not that big of a difference to justify really getting the Series 4 if you have a Series 3. Now, for comparison's sake, I have here a Series 1. Now, I know it's not the same as Series 3, but it's the same size as far as the face. So this is a 38 millimeter Series 1, and this is my Series 4. So you look at it from the side, so you got a little thickness difference there. The crown is coming up almost into the screen a little bit, and if you look this way, again, a little bit thicker, a little bit different. The speaker and the mic are a little changed. The backs have changed quite a bit. Series 1, you have the aluminum all the way around with your heart rate monitors in the center. This one has this glass all the way around. I think it looks a little more sleek, a little more sporty, whatever you want to call it as. But other than that, they really haven't changed. It's still the same silver that they've used since Series 1. Yeah, so I figured I'd show that as a comparison just for size. So size really doesn't make much of a difference. The watch itself is plenty fast. You know, I still myself see the same annoyances that I used to have with laggy apps. Like if I go to my email app, which I use, Airmail, it takes a while to load up. Just sits there, for example, there, and then you can read it. It goes through, you got your trash, whatever. That was definitely a little quicker than normal. I've noticed, considerable, really nothing considerable, to be 100% honest. It's the same experience that you've had on your normal Apple Watch. You get this two new watch faces. This one, the infographic, which has tons of information. I have my date, activity, music, stopwatch, battery percentage, temperature, heart rate, and activity circles down in the bottom. Obviously, if you want to switch it, you can hold your thumb or finger on it and go to infograph modular, which gives you a little more like a Siri face mixed with this infographic. But I like this one, so I keep it there. EKG will have something to do with that crown on the side, but that hasn't been implemented yet. And to be truthful, there isn't much else to talk about. It's a good watch. It's just coming in the same price. This is the 40 millimeter watch, which has the same screen size as last year's 42, but the case size of last year's 38. So it's the size of a 38 with the screen size of a 42. And I like it personally because it's not very obtrusive. You have smaller bezels and things like that. That's why I went with this size and not the bigger size. This is the Wi-Fi or GPS only model, so no cellular, which is perfectly fine. I don't really care about making calls, texts without my phone. Your watch straps, if you have a 38 millimeter watch, all your watch straps will work on the 40. And if you have a 42 millimeter watch, all your watch straps will work on the 44. I had a 42 millimeter Series 3, so none of my watch straps fit on the 40. That's okay. So I've been using the standard white one that came with it. No complaints. The watch is great. I still managed to get a little bit of scratches on the face already. It is what it is. I do wear this thing every day. I wear it to the gym. I wear it lifting weights. So it does get used and kind of beat up from time to time. That's why I didn't go with anything crazy. They have the Nike version. This watch was $329 minus my trade-in of my Series 3 that Apple gave me, and that is the watch. In the box, you had the charger, the size strap that you needed, and that's it. So it comes down to whether or not you need it. Truly, no one needs anything. But I would say that if you have a Series 1 or 2, this is a quite considerable upgrade. The water resistance is better. The heart rate monitors seem to be a little more accurate. Certainly faster. Battery life is pretty good. I'll get a day and a half to 2 days pretty much all the time. I tend to just put my watch on while I shower, or if I put my watch on charge while I shower, when I'm done and go to sleep, I turn it back on because I like having the alarm go off on my wrist to help wake me up. Outside of that, I truly couldn't say to get this if you have Series 3. It's just not that much different. It is a beautiful watch. It did get sleeker and slimmer, which I do appreciate. It's not as bulky. So it looks nice. I will still say to this day that I appreciate the Apple Watch so much compared to the competition, whether it's the Gear, whether it is other Wear OS devices. I truly will say until Google releases their own smartwatch, that Apple is just dominating it. There's tons of other options. If you go Fitbit, you got the Fitbit watches now, which are pretty feature rich, but I will say that no one does it as nice right now as Apple Watch. The Gears are a close second, with my only problems being you don't have Maps integration and things like that, which if your car does not have GPS, it is very convenient not to continually look at your phone for directions and just flip your wrist up and say, yep, that's where I have to go. So I'll still say they do it. If the Series 4, is it actually worth it? Yes, it's coming in at the same price as the Series 3. You get some more features. You get obviously the incremental improvements of being a year newer. So yes, it is definitely worth the money. If you have a Series 3 though, don't buy it. If you have a Series 1 or 2 and you want to get a new one, absolutely. I like the black version. At the time they didn't have the black version, so I got silver. I don't care either way. So I got this one. It's pretty cool. They got a lot of new bands, a lot of new straps. Packaging was different. Outside of that, though, you're looking at a new, slimmer, sleeker Apple Watch Series 4. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This was pretty quick, but I didn't really have much to go over as far as what was new. My impressions have been overall very good, very similar to Series 3. Nothing new and exciting really to write home about. I mean, the new Watch OS comes with new features, but that isn't just distinct to this watch. It did come to the other generations as well, besides the watch faces. So if you're going to buy a new watch based on the watch face, go for it. This is the way to go. Anyway, my name is Jared. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.